Welcome to another adventure with Getting Lost. We are now back at Jurong, and this time we're heading to the Jurong Circular Bridge, which is an overhead bridge that crosses the busy highway, and continuing our journey along the Pandan River, which will happen after this. Welcome back. In the past, or our past adventures, we came down the Ulu Pandan River, which is over there. And also in our past adventures, we also went left, following the Pandan River to the source of the Pandan River. And in our adventure, we found out that there's more than one source to the Pandan River. And actually many different streams, many different water canals actually contributes to the Pandan River, and it flows down that direction. So we're going to walk along this bridge here, which is the Jurong Circular Bridge. So this circular bridge is this shape, this wide, because it's designed actually for people to cycle along the bridge to cross over to the other side of the river. And the busy highway that you see, or we are crossing over now, is the AYE, a very busy highway, as you can see. So we're crossing over here using this overhead bridge, which is the Jurong Circular Bridge, and we're crossing over to the other side, which is another big circular round that we have to walk down. And we have actually crossed the busy highway, and it's always very easy to cross the highway over a overhead bridge instead of trying to dodge through all the busy cars, because if you do that, you'll be a flattened frog, a frogger. Okay, because there's this old game last time called Frogger, where a frog tries to cross a busy road. So if you try to cross the road now, you'll be like a dead frog, a frog that gets run over by cars. So there's a stairs that I can actually walk down to the ground level from here. So if I don't walk down using these stairs, I will have to walk a long way using the circular pathway down to the bottom. So I guess I'm using the circular pathway down. And so this was the bridge, and under the bridge is the Pandan River. For those of you who forgot, pandan is actually a plant that used to grow on the riverside abundantly, but now you don't see much of it. But in the past, the pandan plant was actually along the riverside, all along the river. So that's why the river got the name Pandan River. And look at this, how circular this path is. I'm almost getting dizzy walking it down. Anyway, so pandan, if you do not know, is a very fragrant plant, the leaves. And these leaves are used for cooking, and it's actually an ingredient for kaya, which is coconut jam, which you eat with toast. And also, look at that, this is the Pandan River, and the Pandan River flows down that direction, and we're going to follow the river and try to see whether we can find the mouth of the river. But before that, look at that, they actually built a condominium just right over here at the bridge. Won't the place here be very noisy? Anyway, so this place here used to have a very good view of the Pandan River until they built the condominium behind it, which now blocks the view. And this condominium will have also very good views until the future time, when, if you notice in front there are two huge plots of land where people can actually build condominiums there. so you'll have a good view until then. So I'm down at the ground level, and there's a temple here, a Chinese temple. And we're now going to continue walking along the river. And this pathway along the river is actually the Pandan Garden Park Connector. And over here, the best thing you can see over here is the river, which is very wide, very deep, and very, very watery. What else can a river be? And of course, you can see lots of fishes, because the water here is very clean. And when water is clean, fishes will come back, or fishes will swim in, or fishes will grow, or fishes will breed, fishes will enjoy life. Like how I'm enjoying my walk along the Pandan River, and look at the view from here. Ooh, should I use this for a thumbnail? I think this should be my thumbnail. And if you look at the other end, you can see that there is a road and actually a bridge across the river. There's actually an old movie, a very, very old movie, a World War II movie called Bridge Over the River Kwai. So this is the bridge over the Pandan River, where no one will bomb it, or no one will try to do anything funny to the bridge. So we're going to continue walking down this park connector all the way to the end. So we came from that direction, where we crossed the circular Jurong Bridge, the Jurong Overhead Bridge, and walked down, and now we're heading towards that direction there, which is a bridge. There are certainly lots and lots of bridges that cross over the Pandan River, not only here, upriver too, up Ulu Pandan River, on the Sungai Ulu Pandan, and also the Pandan River. Lots and lots of bridges pass here and there all over the river. When we reach to the closer to the mouth of the river, there is another bridge, and the road that's crossing over the bridge is a very popular or very busy road called West Coast Road. But first we need to cross over to the other side. There seems to be a traffic light right at the other end of the bridge, or I can walk further down here. Okay, so I've crossed the traffic light and I found the Pandan Reservoir. So behind this embankment of earth, there is actually a reservoir of water. Okay, we will need to come back and explore that later, but let's continue walking down to the river, because our journey, our adventure here today is to explore the river. So I should be able to explore the river. So we came down from that direction. You can still see the condominiums over there. Walk all the way here. Now we are at the bridge. Behind me, the road is the West Coast Road. So I have two choices. I can actually, on my right here, there's a pump station. I can continue walking along there, or I can go on the left side. On the left side, there seems to be some kind of path there. Let's go there and let's have a look and see. Unfortunately, as I'm walking here, this pathway that I see here is not really an actual path that was created for the park connector. It's just a dirt path, or a path left over when people were building the factories behind me. So on my left side here, I'm actually behind all the factories, different types of factories. There's even a bread factory here. And what I can see is on the other side of the river, you have the pump station and a huge long pipe heading that direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to continue to walk further up and then see what I can see at the other end. If I cannot go any further, I have to U-turn back and go back to the other side of the river. Unfortunately, I've reached the maximum I can go. Further up in front of me is all brushes and all trees I cannot actually go through. But I noticed one thing here. If you look across the river, there are actually egrets hanging along the tree, which is a very different behavior than what you see normally along the river and canals. They are normally in the water looking for food, foraging for food, or flying around. They are not hanging on trees. So across the river there, they have different behavior at this part of the river as compared to other parts, which is definitely very interesting. So I've came back here now to the Pandan Reservoir, and since I couldn't go any further, I came back here, and now I'm climbing on top of the embankment to see the reservoir. And here we are. Look at that. It's a huge body of water. So here now is the Pandan Reservoir, a reservoir full of water. And if I head along the reservoir, I should be able to see more. So this is the Pandan River, and that's the pipe that heads down that direction. And if I continue walking that direction, I should be able to see or continue or follow and see where it ends. But that will only happen in the next video. Yes, so to find out what happens next, join me for my next video. And before that, help me to support this video, support this channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and also subscribing to my channel. And lastly, join me for my next adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.